everyone. It's Halloween week and I couldn't stop myself from recording a video that originates from a spooky story. Are you ready? So it was year 1888, Stockholm, Sweden. And a copy of a French newspaper reached the hands of Alfred Nobel. On the front page, there was an obituary, his own. Yeah, you know what happened? His brother actually passed away, but due to the fact that during those days communication was low, actually there was a mistake, and the reporter thought that Alfred was the one passing away. The obituary was nasty. He was called the Merchant of Death. He was called Dynamite King because, yes, in fact, you probably don't know this, but the Nobel family was very, very wealthy, and the reason why they were so wealthy is because they had more than 100 factories across Europe producing detonators, dynamite, arms, ammunition of every kind, and they participated heavily in the Crimean War with Russia. I mean, they literally made money out of killing people. So we don't know exactly why Alfred Nobel decided to put in his will that he would dedicate a fortune to celebrate inventions in different fields and even in peace. But he thought that their obituary was really what triggered him. He didn't want his memory to be associated with all the bad stuff that he was doing for a living. And so that's when he became a philanthropist and decided that his legacy should have been associated with the Nobel Prize. And let me tell you this, I think he succeeded. I don't know how many of you knew that the Nobel family made their wealth based on producing arms and munitions, but I'm pretty sure you have heard about the Nobel Prize, right? Why am I telling you this story? Because this story is a gem of wisdom in leadership. As you become a leader, one of the most important questions that you need to ask yourself is what do you want your leadership legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered? And you don't build a legacy the day before your death or the day before you leave your job in the context of leadership at work. You build it every single day. And so that's why it's so important to think about this. It's also important to recognize that leadership is hard work. And it's even harder if you want to leave a consistent legacy. But it's because it's so hard that you want to think about exactly what you have achieved so that you can be consistent day after day about what this legacy should be for you, what is meaningful for you as a leader. So, did you know about how the Nobel Prize came to be? What would you want to be written on your obituary when the time comes? Ooh, spooky thinking about that, right? And I don't mean in the worst sense. I'm just talking about, let's just say, when you leave the job, what do you want to be remembered about? With that, I hope you find this video inspiring and you will think about the question I pose here about your leadership legacy. I am Simona Pappalardo and I would love you if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue following me and my videos. Happy Halloween!